YouTube, what's happening, what's popping, what's going on? We are here again. United Sim Football Association back in your face, week 8 action. We're approaching that downswing, people. From here on out, every game's going to cost a little bit more in regards to making to the playoffs. The playoffs, gotta make it to the playoffs if you want to get the title, the United Bowl Championship. And these are two teams that are trying to fight for their rights to make it. It's another East versus West matchup. The first one had the West winning it, so it's up to Pittsburgh to make it 1-1 this week. Should be a fun ride as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. You already know how we do things here. The games keep rolling. It's going to be a fun ride here in this one. Dallas and Pittsburgh will be the two teams in this one. Dallas, they're sitting at 3-4. They got to match the homies in Anchorage if they want to keep pace in the West. With the W, Pittsburgh, they have an opening to potentially move out of the basement of the East. And they got to do it at home here against a tough Dallas team. Should be a fun ride as always. And I can't wait to get this one kick started. I'm not going to waste your time. The game's rolling, or the game's about to get rolling pretty soon. As soon as I can find my controller, I think I got it. And it shouldn't be a fun ride as always. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna hit that play game button like that. And we are underway. Looks like Pittsburgh will start us off in this ball game as we see the return coming past the 25 down to the 27. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Let's do it. Pittsburgh starting us off. They came off of a real big victory last week, and they're trying to keep that momentum going to the outside and get stuff. Andre Krim hitting the box score early on play number 1. They gave it to the bot player, couldn't do too much with it. Pittsburgh's going to try it again, a loss of 3. Hope everyone's having a great week. The game's rolling on this one. Should be a fun ride. Pittsburgh, they're trying to get another W. They're 3rd on the season. As we see the pass coming real field and almost throws a pick 2 times. And he kind of lobbed that one to the right side. A little bit of a testy pass there, but I think if he lobbed it up the field, that would have been an easy bucket. 3rd and 13. Stack wide receivers up to the top of your screen. 2 more down at the bottom. Here comes the pass from Carr looking for the play. Gonna throw a middle of the field and deflected. Not to be. That's going to be 4th and 13. Dallas getting off the field early. I heard a little bit about Pittsburgh's uniforms. I don't know, man. I like the gold. I like the gold here. It's a different look. Still got the spikes on the back. You love to see it. Gonna send this one away. It's gonna be a return from Robin and taken down at the 35. A quick stop from the Dallas defense is gonna put DJ Church here onto the field. Both of these teams came off of great wins. Dallas quarterback DJ Church had what I believe is 4 touchdowns last week. They're trying to turn up here as they set up in the I formation. And they're going to fake it. DJ Church is going to launch this one early down the left side in coverage and going to be caught. Sometimes you got to throw it up to 17. Jerry Riggs, he's going to make the play, and they're already in the red zone. What a bucket. And he just mossed number 33 right there. Made that look easy. Here comes Dallas. Going to send Isaiah Fowler in motion towards the line of scrimmage, looking for the screen and stuck, and not to be. What a hit. Ulf Jacobson got taken down for a big hit there. Gonna be 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line, Pittsburgh trying to get off the field, and they're going to send them in motion again. But they tried to screen. Looks like they're trying the same play. This time it looks like it's a better work, but number 59 was on it. Not to be. It's going to be 3rd and 11. Pittsburgh with the chance to get off the field. They tried the same look twice, and Pittsburgh was ready both times. See, they did their research. And they're going to go ahead and switch up the formations here. 3rd and 11. Almost got a man off sides. Going to look for the pass rush left side and almost picked off. Great coverage on Riggs. The Pittsburgh defense holds true. That's going to be 4th and 11 coming up. Great defense there from Pittsburgh after the big play. And we shall see what happens here. Kicking up and kicking again. Going to be dunked off the left uprights, and Dallas is going to come scoreless in this drive. And that's a perfect time to talk about this Pittsburgh offense. Let's go ahead and do it. Quarterback will be Jim Carr. Mike Hawk, the halfback, doing his thing. Trying to stay strong for the crew, you know what I'm saying? Halfbacks, that's the halfback there. Wide receivers will be McDonald's Magna, Corbian Crimson, Anthony Stank, and Ryan Davis, as Pittsburgh has to move backwards. That's a thick mamma jamma right there. Tight end will be Bodacious, and kicker slash punter Anita Dickamy. That is not canon, I'm trying to tell you. Let's see the D-line here. Jerry Philbin, Tank Jones, Cassandra Aquina, and Thax Brightmore will be the D-line. We'll talk about the rest of the players in a little bit, and almost throws a pick again. Pittsburgh looking for their first completion. Linebackers will be Colt Wetzel, Gus Pack, Heavy D, and Austin Wheeler, along with Kingston Ali. Cornerbacks will be Jackson Brady, Bryce Walker, and CJ Bird. Free safeties will be Kane Elliott and Angel Flugel. And then the strong safety will be Mitchell Lott, as we see Anthony Stank in motion, looking for a play now, middle of the field, and caught, turning up and getting the first down. And that's the first big play here for Pitt. And Ryan Davis checking in. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. It's going to be an interesting matchup between Dallas's secondary and these receivers here for Pitt. A young core. Overall, they don't have a receiver that isn't at least in their 2nd year. So gonna be taking off to run, pushing forward, runs over a man, getting past the 40. Oh my God, Jim Carr. He says, I could do it with the legs too. A gain of 13 gets him close to midfield. What a play. Jim Carr, how do you do, sir? In the shotgun, almost got a man off sides. They're going to move ball in motion and hand it off to Mike, looking for a crease, makes one man miss, pushing for the first down. I think he's got it right at the sticks. They'll give him 10. First down coming up. He said my cock is 10. 1st and 10. 7 minutes 39 seconds, and they're going to fake the handoff, looking to get something going. He's not running over anybody this time around. Great play from number 77. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. Not to be. Gonna fake the handoff. Carr's looking left side. It's gonna be caught. Turning up the field. His ball gets close to the 40. Only a gain of 2 on that play. Gonna set up 3rd and 6. Pittsburgh trying to get something going here. Gonna be passing it right side and almost throws a pick again. He tried Ryan Davis, but that was too much coverage there. Looks like the Dallas defense makes another play. And that'll be 4th and 6. Should see the punt team here. Middle of the field. Gonna send this punt away. It looks pretty good to me. Inside the 5, mark it at the 2. That was a great defensive play set by Dallas, but they match it with the great punt. 1st and 10 here for Dallas. They got a long field to go down. Now what can this Dallas team do? Looking for the pass to Church, turns around, throws on the run, just throws this one away. Not too much there. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Speaking of this Dallas offense, let's talk about it. DJ Church in the 2nd year, trying to do some big things this season, along with halfbacks DJ Jackson, Ulf Jacobson, Quentin Robin, Joseph Eric Thompson, and Braxton McFadden. A deep running back core. Looking for a pass again. Left side is going to be caught, and Riggs comes through again. Going to be 1st down coming. Wide receivers, you just seen Jerry Riggs with another big catch. Along with him will be Isaiah Fowler, Aiden Keown, and Ernesto Romero. Tight end will be Dusty Rooks, and David Washington is the kicker/punter here in Dallas. As you set up in the I formation, they're going to hand it off to Ulf, and he's got a big hole. Cuts up, and he's going to get the 1st down. Gain of 13 for him. 1st and 10 coming. Now on defense, they have Andre Krim on the D-line. Linebackers will be Dude Lebowski, Jackson Storm, Perrin Ibarra, Calvin Thomas, and Rocky Ivan. Cornerbacks will be Raven Kenobi, Kobe Froby, John Fowler, and Noah Bake as they hand off again. And this time the Pittsburgh defense came to play on that one. A gain of 2 on that. Safeties will be Jay Mangum, Juju Moore at free safety, and then the strong safety will be Wheezy Porter. If you remember his name, he had an interception last week. Trying to do it again. 2nd and 8. Gonna be looking left side. It is gonna be caught, but did he get his feet in bounds? They said no, he did not. 3rd and 8 coming up. Pittsburgh with the chance to get off the field. No offense quite yet. And they're going to pass it again, middle of the field, and going to be caught for the 1st down. Is Dusty Rooks close to the 40. 4 for 8 on the day for Church. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Jerry Philbin and another defensive player chiming in on the tackle. 1st and 10 Dallas. And they're going to keep it on the ground again. Another big hole, turning up, another big gain and pushing to the 40-yard line. On the other side is Ulf Jacobson. It's 1st and 10 coming up. With those static helmets, I love them. I was telling one of the other players in the DMs before the game started, like, Dallas, they may have the best helmets in the league. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's my personal opinion. The right tackle, however, he got a little bit too much static in the brain. He moved before the hike was snapped. They got to move back 5. Passing this again, looking left side and going to be deflected. Austin Wheeler, he tried to snipe that one and he was pretty close to doing so. 2nd and 15, but you could call that a pass deflection there. Looking for a man. They're going to set up in the pistol. There goes Ulf in motion, looking, and he is open. He's going to make the catch again, but did he make it? They are going to say no. Once again, 3rd and 15 coming up. Pittsburgh with another chance to get off of the field. They're trying to get their offense rolling, but one thing to do is to get the opposing offense off the field. As DJ Church, he's going to be by himself in the backfield. Gonna look for one of his money receivers to make a play. Quick pitch right side and almost big, and he makes the catch. It's Isaiah Fowler down to the 10. Big play there by Dallas, and Pittsburgh made the right play, but it bounced the wrong way. What a catch off the deflection. Wow. And Pittsburgh, they did everything right there, but except they did not force the ball to hit the ground. As we see a motion here, Jerry Riggs moving to the line of scrimmage, looking for a man, throws on the run. They're trying to screen, trying to get dragged down, takes it to the 1 yard line. And that's two big plays here from this Dallas team. Now they're on the door to adding some points here today. Dallas really fortunate to be here. It could have been easily intercepted, but they're going to send a man in motion, and they're going to try to screen out the backfield and get stuffed. They like that red zone screen play. It didn't work out for DJ Jackson. Great coverage again. It's going to be 3rd and 1. As they go to more of the jumbo set here. They don't have off back there, and they got to go backwards. Pretty much the whole O-line moved on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. As Pittsburgh lets that siren rumble, they trying to get off the field. Short drop back, looking, takes off and run, goes to the outside on the run and bucket. I know that man is gonna be a touchdown. On the run, DJ Church with the buckets of Riggs. Mile high connection, standing tall again. That'll give Dallas the lead. And that is a bucket right there. Great job from this Dallas team. They got aided through a couple plays that some would consider luck, but you got to make the plays if you want to get W's. That's definitely a good start here for Dallas. Pittsburgh will have a chance to retort as they get the first score of the game. Homies in Pittsburgh, they rallying together. They know that this is a big game for them. As is for Dallas. I mean, both of these teams, they were pretty much at the bottom of the pack the entire season, but they are at a point where they can make up for some of their past transgressions. If they could get a victory here, both of these teams are looking for their second straight W. But Pittsburgh, if they want any chance of playoff run, they need to get to 3 wins for sure. Now, Dallas, they still have plenty of room to make up, but Pittsburgh, they're in a little bit of a bigger hole than Dallas is. It's going to be 1st and 10, though. Let's get into it. Pittsburgh looking to get something going. Going to send the tight end in motion. They are going to hand it off. There goes Mike to the 30, almost the 30. He's going to be a gain of 4, and he's tripping. That boy tripping. Get up, homie. I got you. I got your back. It's going to be 2nd and 6. As the first quarter starts to wind down, we should have perhaps one more play. And they're going to fake the handoff here. Good protection. But he's going to take off the run. Throws it and had a man crossing back. That was Davis open, but the pass just slightly off the mark. Going to make it 3rd and 6 now. And these are the drives that you want to hit on. See if you can keep pace on the points. They're going to keep it moving here, though. Carr's by himself. Frem's going to look for the pass rush. He's getting double teamed, looking for a man. He's the pocket strong, middle of the field, and almost throws a pick. I believe that was Calvin Thomas there up the middle. Nice job. Going to be 4th and 6 coming up, and Dallas going to get another stop. Two straight incompletions there didn't help him out. Sending it back to Dallas as we get to the 20-yard line, taking up the field, and Quentin Robbins going to get him to the 31. And Dallas is back on. See if they can add some more points, or will Pittsburgh's defense stand tall? Looking left side and caught, hit immediately, but it's going to be a solid gain to close out quarter number 1. Got ourselves a good one today. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Should be a fun ride in this one. You already know how we do. Like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We'll talk about them at halftime as we see Church again. Looking right side and cannot hang on as Robin. A great hit right at the point of contact. It's 3rd and 5. Looking quick right side and tried the in and out route to Rooks, but the pass was rushed just a little bit. He didn't let him break out towards the sideline. That's going to be their downfall. Pittsburgh, they're going to get the ball back. Definitely a good time to see if they can get their game rolling. 20 plays there for Dallas. 17 of them are passes. Looking for the punt inside the 20. Runs through a man to get past the 20 down to the 22. It's going to be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. They got to get something rolling here. The first quarter, they had some spurts of greatness, but now they got to put a drive together, see if they can tie this ball game up or get some points in general. As they set up in a shotgun by the looks of it. 3 wide receiver set. Davis at the bottom of your screen. Stank at the top. Send a man in motion. It's going to be a pass here. Going to launch this one left side. Can he burn him? That Stank is going to be down to the 20. That's going to be a big play. Pittsburgh said, I can get the long bucket too. It's 1st and 10 coming. What a play. And I think Pittsburgh needed to see that one go down. Great job over the head of John Fowler. But now what can they do with it? That's the question. A lot of protection here. Going to take off to run. Prem is right on the run. Just throws this one away barely. Prem was right there. He was like, you better not try that again on me, brother. I got that speed. I got that speed. I got speed's mammoth. 2nd and 10 here for Pittsburgh. Well in the red zone. And another penalty here from Pittsburgh. Make it 2nd and 15 now. They got to get past the 8-yard line if they want to keep the drive alive, or they'll have to settle for 3. Looking to pass again, looking for a man. It's Carr left side and caught by Stank down to the 13. That's going to help him out. Got some of those yards back. 3rd down and manageable here for Pittsburgh. They needed that last play though. Make it easier for them to get past 8. Got a close shotgun set. They do have Bodacious out there. Turns right in the crim though. That's a sack. He's shooting them up, getting the buckets, and that's going to hold Pittsburgh to 3, or a chance to get 3. Great drive, but fell short thanks to Krim. And that's exactly what Dallas was looking for when they traded for him. Those are the type of plays that you love to see from your D lineman, your star D lineman. Kick is up from Anita, and she's going to knock it through. put some points on the board here for Pittsburgh. Let the sirens roll. Pittsburgh doing their thug thizzle, getting the bucket. Got their first points of the game, but they got to expand on that. And definitely hitting some of those mismatches you're seeing right there on the deep play. If they could get more plays like that to stink, I think they'll have a real good chance. But I know Fowler's not going to give up either. He's been working and getting his player better. As we see the return from the 1 yard line, here comes Quentin Robin up the middle, getting to the 25, make that the 26. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dallas with the 4-point lead. Let's see what they can do on offense. Looking for a push forward, and he is going to get close to the first down mark. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Looking for the pass right there. It was a little bit out of his reach. Going to be 3rd and inches now. They have a lot of options here. Wouldn't blame them if they ran the football. They're going to fake it to him. Looking middle field and bucket. Turning up. Getting past the 30. Inside the 25 down to the 23. Ernesto Romero coming through in the clutch. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dragons. Burnt Wheeler there on the play. Linebacker versus wide receiver. It normally doesn't turn out well for the defense. But it also didn't turn out well for the offensive line, who has to back up 5. Pittsburgh trying to get something going here. Trying to get off the field. In the pistol formation. There comes the pass again. Pass rush trying to get home. It doesn't. There goes the homie. Oh, but great coverage there by Wheeler. Going to make a 2nd and 11. Oh, no, that wasn't Wheeler. Wheeler's 56. I thought it was 56. 2nd and 11 coming. Got some man. It looks like it may be some zone in this particular defensive play, but they're going to send the blitz. It does get home. It's going to be caught by Fowler inside the 10. And Church is over 200 yards, or right at 200 yards. It's going to be 1st and goal, Dallas. Looking real nice in this ball game so far. Jackson Brady couldn't keep up. And send off in motion. Looking for a man. Real field and going to be caught down at the 1. Not quite a touchdown there for Romero, but it's going to be 2nd and goal regardless. Nice tackle there by Kane Elliott to keep him out of the end zone. Give the defense another shot. In the pistol again. Riggs down at the bottom left of your screen. Going to quick pitch it and left Robin wide open for the touchdown. And that was just a bang bang type of play. Pittsburgh sent the blitz and Dallas took advantage. Robin with his 4th touchdown in 2 games. looking real nice as the backup halfback. You love to see it. The kick is up and good. It's going to be 14-3 Dallas. Pittsburgh has a little bit of a hole to get out of, but still got half of a quarter here. Still got another half to play. They're not out of it, but they got to get their offense rolling again. They showed life on that last drive, but I think a touchdown will be well worth the buck if they were able to get it. Home crowd settling down a little bit. Still got plenty of time here. Can't fret too much just because the game hasn't gone your way this early. You got to keep moving. Got to keep your head down, one play at a time mentality. Sending this one away. Gonna be returned. Cutting up. Goes to the 25. Give him at the 26-yard line. McDonald's Magna. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Trying to hand this one off. There goes Mike again, close to the 30. Making the 29-yard line. Trying to get the run game involved. That's definitely not a bad thing to do. See if you can switch it up a little bit. Get Dallas on their heels. Press towards that run play and then go over the top to Stank or Davis or Magna or Dacius. Whichever one works. Ryan Davis at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to fake the handoff to Mike, looking for a man again, takes off to run. Ibarra's chasing, and they're going to get him down, but I think, yes, it is going to be a sack. Barely made it. I thought he got back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to call it a sack. Great job and great pressure there from Ibarra. Nothing was open down the field. Great defense once again from Dallas. A long 3rd down situation for Pittsburgh. They need something going. Looking for a man. Going to throw it short, but that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. A quick pass to Bodacious is going to come up short of the mark. We should see another punt coming from this Pittsburgh team. Anita with the punt, sending this one away to the 15-yard line. Here comes Robin again, cuts around one man, but can't make it past the second. A respectable return nonetheless. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dallas with 4.5 minutes left. They could definitely expand on this lead if they could find their way down the field. One thing Pittsburgh needs to improve on is pass rush. They got to get the young quarterback Church into some clustering positions, if you will. And they're going to hand it off. Big hold there from Ulf. He's going to take advantage of it to get past the 35. 2nd and 2 coming up. Pistol formation again. Here comes a drop back. Look in middle field, wide open for the catch. That's going to be Romero again for the play. It's 1st down coming up here for the Dragons as they move closer to the Pittsburgh territory. Nice tackle there by Wheeler, but the zone got exposed on that play. 3 minutes 10 seconds left in the second. They're going to fake the handoff to Ulf. The pass rush almost getting home. He just throws this one away. Good decision there from Church. Live to fight another day. 2nd and 10. Austin Wheeler was coming from the blind side, but I think he sensed it, started running. And great protection there on the edge. Got the block so they could avoid the sack. Here comes 2nd and 10. Going to be passing it again. Looking for a man on the run. Right side and caught. Dusty Rooks rolling out of bounds, and that's enough for another first down here for Dallas. On the run, getting his man. Mitchell Lott couldn't keep up with them. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. I believe Rooks is one of them, so 2 and 1 tight end. Handoff there, goes off, pushing forward inside the 40. 5 for 50 on the day here for all. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. Handoff did off is going to find a big hole past the 25. And the big gains continue here for Dallas as they move closer to the red zone again. 2-minute warning is here. 1st and 10 coming up. Church again. Looking middle field and caught, turning up, dragging a man down inside the 10 is number 10. Quentin Robin with another big play. It's 1st and goal coming up, and this passing attack is looking pretty lethal right now for Dallas. DJ Church, he said that his time is now. Right now, he's playing like that man. He said he's him. He's looking like him right now. 1st and goal, looking for the score. Takes off to run, throws on the run, just throws this one away. Not too much there. I think he had Fowler there open on the right side, but didn't see him. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming. Looking right side and a bucket again. Number 5 in 2 games. Quentin Robin says, you better look out for me. Touchdown, Dallas. Quentin Robin, a huge benefactor in this offense, has put Dallas on another level, and that's going to make it 21-3. No team up to this point has been able to find an answer for number 10. You think one of the focuses would be number 34, Ulf Jacobson, or number 17, Jerry Riggs, but Robin has been playing out of his mind out of the slot. And he's finding ways to get open, to exploit these defenses. Has been working out in their favor. Dallas is going to take an 18-point lead, more than likely into the half. Pittsburgh needs to do something if they want to find their way back in this ball game. We've seen huge comebacks before, but it's going to start by taking the lead out, getting their offense rolling. As we see Washington send this one into the end zone. Should be a kneel down. Yes, it is. Here comes Pittsburgh once again. Jim Carr, he wants to get something going here for this offense. Give Pittsburgh something to cheer about for sure. Here comes a play, short and cannot connect with Bodacious cutting to the sidelines there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Throwing it again, looking right side, and going to be almost picked off. In the passing attack, outside of that huge play, the stank has been lackluster to say the least. You got to give credit to that Dallas defense. They've been picking it up so far defensively. 20 plays so far in this first half here for Pittsburgh. You'd never want to hear that. Only 20 plays. I'm looking right side and almost throws another pick. And once again in coverage, Pittsburgh's going to have to take an early trip back to the sidelines. And Dallas, they're looking pretty nice right now. I said in my rankings in regards to probability for making the playoffs, Dallas has a serious chance here to get back into the mix, especially if they keep playing like this. Let's see the return from Robin, looking to get past the 40. Does just that and almost hit the 50. He'll get stopped at the 46. And the great vibes continue to roll here for Dallas. He's getting dapped up on the sideline and say you better recognize greatness when you see it. Great job here overall for the homies in Dallas. We'll see what happens on this next drive. What appears to be a really good starting spot here for Dallas, looking for a man of church. They send the blitz. It does get home and it gets deflected at the line. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. And this is where Pittsburgh could really use their defense, potentially get a turnover, get Dallas off the field. They have all the momentum on the road right now. And they're trying to get something going. Looking for a man again. Drops back, throws on the run, just throws this one away. And that's what you got to do in order to stop DJ Church. You got to bring the pressure his way. You got to get him to overthink. And that is where he has the proponent to force the ball into some coverage where your defense can make a play. But now it's 3rd and 10. Looks like they have man coverage on the outside as Pittsburgh is going to be passing it again, looking and had a man crossing. That was Fowler that did get past the corner, but the pass off the mark, and Pittsburgh got lucky with that one, in my opinion. It's going to be 55 seconds left. They're getting the football back. No fakes here, sending this one. Looks like it's going towards the sideline, looking at the bounce. It's going to roll, and it's going to stop right at the 1 yard line. It almost rolled into the end zone, but once again, another great play from the special teams. It's going to be 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. And at this point, Pittsburgh's not trying to get stopped in their own end zone, give up more points. The run play would help them out. They're going to do just that, running through a man and gets tripped up before he can get the first, but it does give them some breathing room. They may take this one to the half, maybe one more play. Actually, they're going to call the timeout here. They're going to see if they can potentially do something. If they could get towards midfield, they'll have a chance for a potential Hail Mary play. Jim Carr has the arm to get him in the end zone. Looking for a man, middle of the field, bucket, and turning up past the 50, down to the 45-yard line, and that's a bucket right there. Nice job from Pittsburgh. And now they're about 15 or so yards away from good field goal range. Bodacious getting open. Definitely needed that for sure. Dallas's defense got caught slipping. And if that was the tight end like Vic Dotson, that would have been the bucket. I'm not even going to lie to you. They got lucky. I'm not just saying it because it's my player, but he was wide open. He's wide open too. That stink. It's going to be a bucket. It's going to be a touchdown. I love to see it. I know KT and Jim Carr loves to see it too. That's going to put Pittsburgh on the board for the first time in regards to getting a touchdown. Great play. And Pittsburgh is back in this. Kick is going to be up. And that looks pretty good to me. Let me hear that siren one time. Wowee, wowee, wowee. That's all I gotta say about that. They started from their own 1 yard line. They got to run up the middle for about 8 by Mike. A big pass across the middle to Bodacious, getting to the 45-yard line in Dallas territory. And then the last bucket to Anthony Stank. You really can't do any better than that on that drive. And I already know Dallas is kind of sick about giving that touchdown up with all the momentum they had, but Pittsburgh's going to take advantage of that for sure. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Dallas can't slip up either. If they throw an interception or lose the football for whatever reason, they might have some issues here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming though. They're going to send 4. Doesn't quite get home. And now they're going to launch it left side and almost throws a pick. Mitchell Lott was step in step with Jerry Riggs right there. Great defense there for Pittsburgh. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Another deep drop back, looking left side, going to be caught, punched out, and it does not go in bounds. That was a great defensive play there by what I believe is Bachata, but the ball bounced out of bounds. That's tough. Gave him the peanut punch right there. And Dallas is like, okay, screw all of that. I'm just going to go ahead and kneel the football. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for thinking that. Just take it to the half. Like, yeah, they had a chance with the nice play, but yeah, I don't blame you, homies. I don't blame you. That's going to close out quarter number 2. And we shall see if Pittsburgh can complete the comeback. We see the kickoff. Dallas is going to start with the football. And they're going to go ahead and kneel it down. And we'll go ahead and go into the advertisement. You already know what time it is. Got to get yourself that W, you know what I'm saying? W, the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. Use that code on the screen that you see, USFA S8, to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to purchase. You'll be directly supporting the league that way, so I'd appreciate it if you show some love. They got plenty of good flavors. They got the merch going on. I got my shaker cup next to me. I'm drinking the W while I'm doing the commentary. That's why you hear a little bit difference with me, right? I got a little jitters, man. But you already know there is no jitter when you're drinking W for sure. Got to keep that rolling. All the good stuff is there. Make sure you hit the links in the Discord and in the description of the video on YouTube. We'll get that rolling for you just a little bit. But also, shout out to the homies at Paladin. If you need any software in regards to making sure that your business is working as efficient as possible, Paladin is the way to go. Great contracts available for you. They'll build it from scratch, and just to make sure that your business can do what it needs to do each and every day. In regards to all of our affiliates here, we got the homies in the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. Can't wait to see what happens tonight. Well, actually, I won't even be able to see it tonight because I gotta do the stream. So it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to see if Portland can make it to the finals. Shout out to the homies Preston, Dotson, and everything. But they're doing their thing on the basketball court, and you got to show some love to our collegiate affiliates, the Elite College Football League. Over 100 users coming in this next draft class. Going to be a fun ride there. Great community there. And then also the homies at Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. They're doing their thug thizzle on the ice. If you want to be a next Wayne Gretzky, do it there, my friends. That's all I gotta say. And that's pretty simple right there. We could go ahead and get back to the gameplay. Let's go ahead and do it. Flip over to it. Sound on. Game on. Let's start out this third quarter right. They're going to hand it off. Looking for a big gain is Ulf Jacobson, over 70 yards rushing on the game. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Dallas trying to get that touchdown back. Looking for a play left side and almost picked off. They tried Riggs, but I think that pass was just a little too late. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Pittsburgh with the chance to get off the field. Looking for a man again. On the run. Finds a bucket. And there goes Riggs again down to the 49-yard line. A clutch pass there. That's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10, Dallas. That was some crazy coverage there. But an even crazier pass works out. They set up an I formation. Olf is back there. Pittsburgh stacking the box, and they're going to fake the handoff. One man close to Church, but not close enough. And there goes Jerry Philbin for the sack. Hitting the Russian step for the homies. It's going to be 2nd and 18. Great job from Canes, the user behind the player, getting the sack, and it's a big one. There goes off in motion, looking for a man. They're going to throw it short to him. And did he get his feet in bounds this time around? He did not. That is not going to work out. And it's going to be a country mile here for this Dallas team. 3rd and 18. Looking for a man. Looking left side and gonna be dropped. That is definitely a drop right there from Riggs. You hate to see it, and that was going to be a 1st down. And Pittsburgh's going to see if they could try to take advantage of that. It's going to be a punt coming from Dallas. Sending this one away. It is going to bounce inside the 10, down to the 5. And this time is going to roll to the 3. Another bucket from the punt team. David Washington is in his bag. 1st and 10 coming. We've seen how they started from the 1-yard line in the last quarter. If they could replicate that, Dallas might have some problems. If they could replicate what they did in that last drive, that's ridiculous. And it's going to be a short drop back, looking and caught. Pushing forward, gets the 1st down. Is Anthony Stank, who's having himself a day. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming. 4 catches, 126 yards. Looking for the pass and caught again. It's Stank again down to the 30. Getting him involved in the offense, never a bad thing. One of the more underrated quarterback to wide receiver combinations in the league for sure. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. As they hand it off, Mike is looking for a lane, sheds off a man and still running to the 50. Oh my goodness, he just gave him the man a sniffy. He's like, oh, don't touch me. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh, and that's a big play. What a job there for Mike. Mike Hawk giving him a stiffy. That's not an innuendo at all. Another pass coming, I'm sure. But you never know, they might keep it on the ground. They shut my mouth. They're going to run it this time. Dallas was ready for him. Nice job there. And that is what in the world is that? Jackson Storm taking him down again. That should be a late hit, unnecessary roughness. And the referees, they had their blinders on. I gotta put that in the clips. I don't know what that was. That was funny. 2nd and 7 here. And they're going to hand it off to Mike, and he's got a lot of room on the outside. He's going to take it, reaching out for the 1st inside the 40. And this Pittsburgh offense is starting to move a little bit. Not exactly how they did on the last drive they had, but hey, it's working. Looking right side in, that is, I'm not 100% sure what that was. Was that a drop? Looked like he had the lane to catch it, but not to beat on that one. 2nd and 10. Now, field goal can help them in their cause, but I'm sure they're looking for a lot more than that. The field goal will make it a one-possession ball game, but they're not quite in field goal range yet. Looking for a man is Carr on the run and dot. Pushing forward is the homie Bodacious, making that 3rd down a lot easier. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. Got the shotgun set. I don't see Mike in the backfield, but they're going to pass out of it. Short to the homie Ball, and that's going to make it a 1st down play. Actually, that isn't Ball. That's going to be McFella making the catch. 1st and 10 coming here for Pittsburgh. Great play. And they're going to hand it off. Pushing forward, shedding the man off is McFella. Actually, that's Ball right there. He's going to get a couple of yards on that play, trying to get over positive yardage. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is a big drive here for Pittsburgh. Short drop back, looking middle field and caught. There goes Anthony Stank down to the 6-yard line, and that was a bucket again. And Pittsburgh's offense starting to kick it old school here. Nice job from Carr and the gang. And there was a defensive player right there, and Carr did not care. Weezy Porter there with the tackle. 1st and goal coming. And Mike Hawk back in the ball game. They're going to look quickly and going to be caught for the touchdown. Bodacious hitting the jerk. Pittsburgh, you're looking nice so far. You're still in this ball game. That's definitely going to help you out. And they're going for 2. Looking for the pass. Gonna be caught. Nice bucket to Davis. And now they're down 3. Let the siren play. Goodness gracious, that's the look right there. Mike Hawk and Jim Carr in the huddle. They're loving what they're seeing. They got their team back into the mix. May have ourselves 2 straight games where it was competitive all the way to the end. Pittsburgh's not giving up on this ball game. You can see it in their eyes. They got a lot of fire as they send that one all the way to the back of the end zone. Robin does secure it successfully. They'll just kneel it down, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Can Dallas get some of that momentum back? As right now, Pittsburgh's looking real nice. Pittsburgh was down 21-3 at one point. 15 straight points got them back in this mix right here as they pass it. As Dallas passes it to the home at Jerry Riggs for another catch. He's well over 100 yards already off his 7 catches. 2nd and 2. And they got to go backwards, the right tackle move. That's not going to help Dallas out. 2nd and 7 coming. Me personally, if I'm Pittsburgh, this will be a perfect time for a turnover. See if they can get themselves back in the mix before the third quarter ends. But I'm sure they'll take whatever they can get. If they can get a stop on third down, get it. As they try to hand it off, and Ulf is going to get slowed down for one of his shorter gains so far this game. 3rd and 4 coming. Going to go with the pistol, a drop back, looking short, and going to be caught by Robin, who's making a big play again here for this Dallas team. They're going to get close to midfield after that play. 1st and 10 coming for Dallas. And number 20 was right there. Just could not get the stop. 50 plays here for Dallas. 41 passes already. Gonna look for a lane, gonna find a lane, gonna get the first down after that one. Kane Elliott rings him down. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for the homies in Dallas, moving into Pittsburgh territory. This is exactly what Dallas needs to do if they want to keep the pressure on this Pittsburgh team. Pittsburgh loading up the line as they set up in the pistol. Is Dallas looking short. It's going to be caught and going to get a short gain, actually a medium gain right there, gain of 6, but he didn't really get too much after the catch. Not quite a field goal range, but around the cusp of it, I'd say. 2nd and 4, here comes Church again. Right side is wide open for Ulf. Gonna get the first down and not too much else. Jackson Brady there with the tackle. 1st and 10 coming up here for Dallas. Trying to get some of that momentum back. So far it is working to their favor. Once again, loading up that D-line. Loading up that line of scrimmage. And they're going to hand it off and find another big hole there. Nice tackle. Could have been a lot worse. As Ulf is pushing closer to 100 yards rushing. 2nd and 3 coming. As the third quarter should be winding down. You can go ahead and throw your 4s in the chat for your boy. Should be a fun ride in this one. You already know. Let's do it. Throw the 4s up, looking quickly and caught. There goes Riggs down to the 13-yard line. And Dallas is starting to pick it up a little bit. Pittsburgh, I think their best bet right now is to try to hold in the 3. Make sure that it stays a 1-possession game. But right now, Dallas is looking nice on this drive. Still got some work to do, though, if Dallas wants to get the victory. Looking for, man, there's going to be a flag. And that's going to be a complete down, moving backwards 10 yards. 1st and 20 coming. Pittsburgh has to take advantage of miscues like that from the opposing offense. That's what the best teams do. They take advantage of the teams messing up and put it to their own favor. Dallas is probably going to start forcing some plays, but they got to play sound defense, Pittsburgh. As they set up in the pistol, they're going to send them in motion again, looking for it, man. They're going to throw it short, and that's off the helmet. This is not soccer. Ulf Jacobson, you got to bring your hand up, and you can catch the ball. You can definitely do it in this set of game. That's wrong football. 2nd and 20 coming. Seen that play a few times, but hasn't really been a successful one. I believe they've been incomplete on all of those plays. 2nd and 20 coming. Looking for a man left side, off the helmet, and caught by Robin. Turns up and gets to the 25. And that was a weird play nonetheless, but can't say it didn't work. 3rd and 12 coming. Off the helmet. Hey, it worked. Pittsburgh's goal is to not let them get to the 3-yard line. or beyond. As we see the pass again from Church, they're going to send a few people rushing and going to run straight into a sack. Tank Jones showing them that his tank is impenetrable. You better make sure you bring some bodies or you're going to get your quarterback hurt. 4th and 18. And Pittsburgh did what they were supposed to do. They got the stop that they needed. Now it's up to the offense to seal the deal on the other side. Kick is up. And that is going to be no good. As if it could get worse for Dallas. They wasted a lot of time and they've got nothing to show for it. Pittsburgh, they could tie it up with the field goal now if need be. What a play there by this Pittsburgh defense, set up by the sack. And they're going to send Mike in motion. He's by himself. His car looking short and caught. Hit immediately. Going to get past the 35 or right at the 35. McDonald's Magna getting in the mix for a gain of 7. They don't have to rush anything. All they got to do is be efficient and accurate. Pittsburgh with the chance to do the unthinkable. They're going to send a man in motion and they're going to pass it again, looking short. Going to try to turn up and got a lot of blocks. Going to get out of bounds, and that's going to keep the drive alive. Mike Hawk doing his thug thizzle again. 1st and 10 coming. They're right at midfield. Not quite past it, but they're pretty much there. Got ourselves a great game here, folks. 9 minutes left in the 4th. Pittsburgh trying to get the thing rolling. Pass rush almost home, but they're going to launch it middle of the field and almost caught off the catch. He couldn't hang on. Anthony Stank almost had it, but great defense there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Wow. What a hit. What a play. Great effort there from Stank, but just could not hang on. I think with a couple of years of seasoning, that would be a touchdown. As they send the man in motion, Mike, by himself again, his car, trying to get his team rolling, looking short, cannot connect the dots there. Tried to get Davis there on the crossing. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming. And once again, all is not lost if Pittsburgh does not get the first. They still have some time on the clock, but I think it'll be imperative to try to get that out of the way. They do have a tight end by himself. What they look for, they're going to try to screen. Got some blockers up front, cuts up, and going to get close to the first. I don't think he got it, though. They're going to say he's short a yard, and that's going to be 4th and 1. Now, do you go for it here? That's the question that I kind of have for this Pittsburgh team. Me, personally, I would go for it here. I think this is the perfect time to keep the offense on the field, and they do agree with me here. They got the shotgun. They're going to hand it off, pushing forward, going to get the first down. It's Mike, and that is a perfect play call for sure. 1st and 10 coming for Pittsburgh. Didn't get a lot of yards, didn't need a lot of yards. That'll get them deeper inside Dallas territory. 8 minutes left in the 4th. Got ourselves a good one cooking here. Pittsburgh's crowd, they're hyped right now. They want something going home. They want something good to go home with. Looking for a man again. Takes off the run, throws to the sidelines. Nothing happening there. McDonald's Magna in the area. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. You don't want to go this far and not get any points. They're about 10 yards away from good field goal range. They got man coverage all throughout this defense. But can he find the mismatch? Looking right side and almost throws it straight to number 77 right there. That's Calvin Thomas. Couldn't seal that one. 3rd and 10 coming. Once again, looking short again. Gonna turn up. There goes Mike, getting close to the first, and he's short again. They're going to mark him at 4th and 1 once again. You're in field goal range here. It's less than a 50-yarder. I can see a field goal here, and I can also see him going for it one more time. But they are going to try the field goal. Anita needs to come clutch here from the right hash to tie the game. It looks good. I think they said it's good. Pittsburgh's going to tie the ball game. I love to see it. Let me hear the siren. Storming back from 21-3. They knocked this game up at 21 points apiece. 6 minutes, 46 seconds. Dallas has the football. And if they can reunite and reawaken that offense that they had on the last drive and actually put points on the board, that'll definitely help their cause. But I'm sure that Pittsburgh defense is going to come roaring as we see this one sent to around the 2-yard line. Here comes Robin looking for a good return and gets to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Who's going to get the victory here today? That's the question. As we see the handoff, there goes off, and there's a flag on the play. Bring them backwards. Another hold here from this Dallas team. It's going to be 1st and 15 now. 16. 1st and 16. Big game here in this one. Both teams looking for the victory. And this will mean a lot for either side, whichever one you go to. Going left and overthrows the crossing man. That's Robin he tried to pass it to, not to be. 2nd and 16 coming. Pittsburgh trying to get their 2nd straight win. Me personally, I think Pittsburgh needs it a little bit more than Dallas, but that's just a little bit of what I've seen Pittsburgh go through. They haven't made it to the playoffs yet. And this is a huge game for them. Even if it's interconference, they're going up against a team that's on the other side. Every win is going to count if they're going to have a chance to make it to the playoffs for the first time. They almost got free with that, with Dusty Rook spinning off a man, but not to be. 3rd and 10 coming. And they are going to fake it. The blitz is coming, and it does work. That's back. A huge play from this Pittsburgh defense is going to give Pittsburgh a chance. Oh, baby, Pittsburgh, where has this been? I love it. Dallas, they don't love it. But they'll have a chance to stop them on defense. The long punt is going to set Pittsburgh off with some primo field position. Decent enough push there from Mike to get past the 40. And in theory, they only need a field goal and a stop to get the victory. It's up for the offense here in Pittsburgh to clutch up, though, if they want to get that happening. Dallas has yet to score a point in the second half. And they're going to fake the handoff here. Throws a short. It's going to be caught. Turn up. Going to push forward. Gets to midfield. Actually past midfield. 2nd and 1 coming up here for Pittsburgh. That's a great start. Good job here from the homies at Pittsburgh. They fought their hearts out. Win, lose, or draw. Can't be mad at the results. Pittsburgh, I think they're starting to find their own. As they fake the handoff to Mike, looking for a man, and gonna be caught inside the 30. Ryan Davis with the huge catch in traffic. 1st and 10, Roughnecks. Great coverage there from Fowler. He was right there, but just not in position to make a play on the ball. Only thing he could do is bring down the ball carrier. Mike Hawk in the backfield. They are in field goal range for sure. They knocked down a kick on the last drive that was just 2 yards longer than this. Short pass caught inside the 20. There goes Davis again. 1st and 10. Roughnecks. The rookie coming up with big catches here in the later portions of this ball game. But it's up to Pittsburgh to seal the deal here. Can they get the job done is the question. As they go with the drop back, looking short, it's going to be caught. Coming back for it again is Davis, getting inside the 20, inside the 15. 2nd and 5 coming. Now it's up to Pittsburgh to burn some clock, get the score that they need, and then let their defense do what their defense does. They'll have a shot of winning this one at home. The opportunity is there, but the pass is off the mark there to Stank. That should have been an easy first, but the pass slightly off the mark. One thing I have seen in this game, Jim Carr does have a sub 60 percentage in this ball game. But outside of that, he hasn't put his team in bad positions. So you got to give him credit on that. 3rd and 5, a huge 3rd down. Looking for it, man. Middlefield in, overthrows Stank for the 2nd straight time. And you got to hit on those plays for sure. We're going to be looking back at that depending on how this game turns out. It's 4th and 5. Pittsburgh's definitely in range to at least take the lead. So I guess you can't be too mad at the results if that was to go down. Kick from Anita. She is going to knock it through. And Pittsburgh looking nice. Let's hear that siren again. Pittsburgh, they were down pretty much the whole game. And they found their way in the lead with less than 3 minutes left in the ball game. Definitely worth a ping. I got to get the crew up in here, see who wins this one. But Dallas has the chance to erase all of this with the touchdown, or they could potentially tie the ball game up with the field goal. So you see the return here from Robin. He's got a lot of speed, getting close to the 30, dragging the man past the 30 to the 33. That's definitely going to help Dallas. But they still have to make the plays on offense. So far in the 4th quarter, Dallas's offense has been very lackluster. They haven't been able to find their footing. There's a good chance to change that here. Pittsburgh sending 4, quick pitch and caught. Going to get the 1st down to Rooks. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Coming out with the strong hit there. Wheeler with the tackle. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Dallas has plenty of time. They have all their timeouts. But it's up to the offense to get the job done. I believe they're about 20 or so yards away from optimal field goal range if they was to not get a touchdown. Looking for a pass again. Looking midfield and caught. And he's going backwards away from the 1st down mark, but that is going to make it 2nd and 1. The clock continues to roll. No huddle offense here in the pistol. Looking for a play is Pittsburgh. Looking for a play is Dallas on the run to and he's going to get the 1st down. 90 seconds left. Still plenty of time. Still have all their timeouts as well. On the back foot. I don't know how he did that, but give Church credit. He hit that boy up with that play. No huddle coming. Passing it again. On the run. Taking off to run. He's going to get caught. He's going to get fumble. And going to get picked up by off. That was crazy. Great play. That could have been a lot worse. 2nd and 11. I don't know who got credited with the fumble there, but I think that might have been the homie Philbin, but they're going with the no huddle again. Pass rush trying to get home, and it is going to get home. That's a sack. Huge play there from Pittsburgh, their 5th of the game. It is 3rd and 17 now. They still have some work to do with this Dallas team. Pittsburgh's defense coming through in the clutch. And Dallas is starting to call their timeouts now. Now, Dallas doesn't need a first to get into good field goal range. All they need to do is get to the 35 and they could try it. Quick pitch, and he's wide open. It's Riggs turning up, and he's gonna burn the man into the end zone. Big time players make big time plays. Churchill met his man, and that's going to be an easy bucket. Dallas is going to sneak a lead before the game ends. Wow. Oh my goodness. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. In Pittsburgh, they allowed the one play they didn't want to, and they're going to be short 4 points here with 32 seconds left. A field goal isn't going to cut it. Pittsburgh is in a tough spot, but Dallas came through in the clutch when they needed it. Got to give credit where credit is due. That cornerback over there got toasted. You got to give credit to Riggs as well, finding the open lane, and then Church as well with the perfect pass. Kept them on the run. And they was looking for 3. They ended up finding 7. But what can Pittsburgh do? Kicking this one away. Down to the end zone. They're going to return it. Going to take off and pushing forward close to the 30. That's going to help them out a little bit. They have all 3 timeouts. Only 29 seconds to work with them. Big time game here, folks. Stacked receivers at the bottom. And it's going to be a pass again from Carr. Looking right side is wide open by Bodacious, getting close to midfield, and they'll call the quick timeout there. Definitely needed that bucket there. 2 more plays like that. They're in range, folks. Pittsburgh's not done by any means necessary. That's how you got to do it. Couldn't quite get out of bounds to stop the clock, but can't be mad at the progress there. They're going to set up in a shotgun. Jim Carr's looking for the unthinkable. Looking short. It's going to be caught. Pushing inside Dallas territory with that play. It's going to be 2nd down, but they're going to need a little bit more than that. Let's look at the play before last there to Bodacious. They got him this close. They are in Dallas territory, so they're halfway home. Called their 2nd to last timeout. They got all the receivers on deck looking for a man. Going to throw it short. It is going to be caught, and that is their last timeout there. They got to go up the field now. 40 seconds at the 40-yard line with 12 seconds left. Brian Davis there with the catch. Who's going to make the play? Everyone's nervous here in the chat. I already know. Jim Carr has the arm to get it into the end zone, and they're going to send a few people deep. They're just going to throw it short. That's not going to be enough for the first anyway, or the ball game. 2nd and 10 coming. We should see a Hail Mary coming. Final play of the game, potentially. Unless it gets the 1 second cheese, you never know. Gonna look for it. Man throws it short again. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 now. Maybe they're trying to hook and ladder or something. I don't know. But it's gonna be 3rd and 10 here. It's pretty much their last chance. So we should see a bomb coming. I do see Hail Mary formation here. And they're sending everyone deep. Gonna launch it to the end zone. And gonna be almost caught off the ricochet. And even if he did catch it, he would have been short. And Dallas is going to sneak away with a W on the road. A great effort by both of these teams nonetheless. Dallas is going to come through with the victory, 28-24. A valiant effort there from Pittsburgh, but just not enough in this ball game. They gave up the 1 touchdown out of the whole second half that pretty much did them in. That's unfortunate to see, but got to give credit to Pittsburgh. They fought their hearts out to get back in that ball game. You see the score outlook at top. It was favored Dallas pretty much the whole way through. And then Pittsburgh stormed with the 14-point second half. But it was just that 1 touchdown that messed them up. But Dallas, they moved to 4 wins on the season. They still have a chance to make a playoff berth. They got to fight with the likes of Tacoma and Huntington Beach in Arizona. Don't forget the homies over there. But it's going to be a fun ride to see what happens in the West for sure. Pittsburgh, they'll be the 2nd Eastern team to take a loss this week. As we see the rest of the passing stats here. Look at the nice stats here again. DJ Church, his 2nd straight game with 4 touchdowns. He's picking up his game. He said he wanted to get his team on the map. He's going to need more performances like that. A 61 completion percentage performance. Jim Carr, although he didn't get 60% passing, a valiant effort for sure. 2 touchdowns on the game, 350 yards plus. And on the other side, 423 there for Church. Rushing wise, Ulf didn't have too many opportunities to rush the football, but he was effective. You see the average. I don't need to say it. Mike was also efficient there in his game, over 7 yards a carry, 8 for 60. On the receiving side of things, both Bodacious and Anthony Stink came out to play in this one. Big yardage there from both of them. It's going to be a fun ride there to see those 2 players rumble. Ryan Davis chipping in 5 for 55. Mike 3 for 30. And McDonald's Magna only 1 catch for 7. But you see Anthony Stink there, 6 for 159, 1 TD. Bodacious 6 for 92. On the other side, Jerry Riggs, just a straight baller. 9 for 173 yards, 2 touchdowns. Quentin Robin adding in a pair of touchdowns as well on 8 catches. Ulf Jacobson 5 for 21. Ernesto Romero 4 for 62. Dusty Rooks 4 for 37. Isaiah Fowler 2 for 53. And Dexter Jackson, he had 1 catch, but he didn't go anywhere with it. Now defense, let's talk about it. Looks like Weezy Porter led the way in tackles there. Great job from him. He's doing his Doug Thizzle with 9. Raven Kenobi also had 9. Jay Mangum, the free safety, gets 7. John Fowler with 5. Jackson Storm with 4. Rocky Ivan with 4. Andre Krim with 4. Kobe Froby with 3. Perrin Ibarra with 3. Calvin Thomas with 3. Noah Bake with 2. And that's all the users there. Only 1 tackle for loss. That was from Krim. 2 sacks. Ibarra and Krim each get a sack. Great job from them. No interceptions. Pass deflections. Raven Kenobi and Jackson Storm led the way with 3. Calvin Thomas, Kobe Froby ends the game with 2. Great job from you guys. No fumbles here, but I know there's a fumble in the Pittsburgh side of things. We'll see who actually got that. Looks like Austin Wheeler and Kane Elliott led the way with 10 tackles apiece. Great job from them. Mitchell Lott and Angel Flugel there with 9 tackles. Tank Jones with 4. Bryce Walker with 3. Jackson Brady with 3. Jerry Philbin, 2.5 sack game there from him. Great job. Gus Pack with 2. Cassandra Requena with 2. Colt Wetzel with 1. And Kingston Ali and CJ Bird each getting 1 tackle apiece. Now, Tank Jones is the only user with a tackle for loss. Jerry Philbin with 2.5 sacks. Gus Pack with the sack. Tank Jones with the sack. And the bot player rounds out the last half no interceptions, pass deflections. CJ Bird led the way with 3. Austin Wheeler had 2. Bryce Walker had 1. Mitchell Lott had 1. Forced fumbles, Jerry Philbin. So it was Philbin that got the sack. Got the forced fumble sack. Great job from him. Did not recover the fumble. That could have actually been very helpful if they was to recover that fumble. That probably would have sealed the deal. So just a few small things that didn't bounce their way, but I'm giving Pittsburgh all the credit in this one. That was a fun game to call right there. David Washington missed both of his field goals. That probably could have kept the game out of reach if he knocked him through, but not to be. He was perfect though on his extra points. Anita, she was perfect all game long. Her longest of 49 yards. Great job from her. A little bit further down, looks like 11 kickoffs, 4 touchbacks. 3 of them were from Anita. Punting wise, both of them had a pretty high punt, 53 and 54 between the 2 punters. And it looks like the average is somewhere around like 49, 50-ish between the 2 punters. Great job. Kick return, looks like they both average over 26. That's a great job there. And punt return, Quinn Robin, Mike Hawk did very well. Looks like they average around like 11 between the 2 of them. And that is going to close out game number 2 of week number 8, folks. We still got a game tonight. You better not miss it. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be a fun ride here. Tacoma. Both of their Western Conference teammates, they made their victories. They have to win this one if they want to stand tall along with the boys in the West. If Tacoma wins this one, every team in the Western Conference will have at least 4 wins going into week number 9. But Charlotte, this is a perfect time for them to get back to their winning ways. They have the talent, but they got to execute. And this will be a great matchup for them to see if they can get their foot back into the fold of the Eastern Conference. And outside of that, we could go ahead and look forward to the next matchup. It's going to be a fun ride. And this is your boy Stacks, and I'll see you later on tonight. We out here.